What is up, wrestling fans? Welcome to another episode of the Smark Smack Talk podcast. I am your host, as always, Tony Mango, and joining me for this edition is Callum Wiggins.
And what is Nebraska?
Who is Nebraska? I don't know.
Is that Nebraska, Alaska? The like alter ego of Hannah Montana.
That sounds like it would be, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And also taking a guess here is Robert D. Felice.
Survey says diarrhea.
Show me potato salad. Well, if you can't tell, what we are doing here is we are playing the game. Play the game is something that we've done 3 times before, and it needs kind of a little bit of a explanation and multiple explanations because there are multiple games. So this is kind of my answer to a wrestling game night. I had seen a while back, a long time ago, this game night, celebrity game night thing or whatever on television, and I was like, that'd be kind of fun to do like a bunch of series of games that are wrestling related. And there you go. That's what it is. So we don't do this all that often. As I mentioned, this is only our 4th edition of this because usually there's pay-per-views to cover and superstar scores and some other kind of different special features that we do. But we've been doing a lot of pay-per-view coverage and a lot of lists and a lot of things like that. And it's just kind of like, you know what? We need a break. So, hey, this is one of the more fun things like that. And we invite you all to join in and play the game with us. Play the games with us. However the nomenclature works with that. By leaving comments below on YouTube. While you're over there, hit that subscribe button and ring that little bell for notifications. And if you are listening on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, Spotify, any of that kind of stuff, and you obviously can't leave a comment on those, but you should leave a review of some kind or a star rating, then try to hop over to the page on smark@momo.com or maybe tweet at me or, give me your point of view about some different things, especially when it comes to certain things like the blind tag or Smark's Choice or something. So, really quickly, I want to try to break this down category by category before we get into this, because this is pretty random and we pretty much just sort of throw things out there and goof around for like an hour or whatever. But I need to explain what these different segments are, because not only do we have 5 returning segments, we have 2 brand new ones that we're going to bring out there. So one of them being blind tag. And the way the blind tag works is there's some kind of a setup of like a question or like I refer to it a lot as word association, where in the past we've done things like, all right, what's the first thing you think of when I say the best wrestler of all time? And then people are like Shawn Michaels or like, Bobby Lashley or whatever the case may be. And there's a couple different prompts that you can do with that, but it's essentially what's the first thing that you think of when blah, blah, blah. There is tap out, which is more along the trivia side of things. It's the 2 other people are presented with some kind of a task of name however many such and such that you can name. You go back and forth, and whoever ends up coming out with no ideas, they lose. The other person wins, whoever can think of more. Smark's Choice is based off of Sophie's Choice, which is like, why the fuck would you do something based off of that? But it makes sense, where you are given 2 different wrestlers or personalities or whatever the case may be, and one of them gets erased from history, and you have to pick which one you would unfortunately erase. So that makes it really difficult when you got stuff like Ric Flair or Steve Austin. Well, they're both highly influential, so who do you pick? That's really difficult. Wed, Better, Dead is my answer to the marry, fuck, kill game. So you pick one to marry, one to fuck, and one to kill. That's pretty self-explanatory if you've played that before. Pornstar or Superstar, or as I sometimes write it, Superstar or Pornstar. I haven't quite figured out exactly which way I want to go with it, but that doesn't really matter. That is where somebody is, a name's thrown out there, and it's kind of like, all right, well, is that person a porn star or is that person a superstar? Because a lot of the names, they just sound like they could be one or the other. And we got the 2 new games, which are things that have been in other capacities before. They're nothing like brand new, but I figured we can incorporate this into the wrestling side of things, which is Would You Rather. And I'm sure that everybody's played a Would You Rather type of thing before, because would you rather be blind or deaf? Like that kind of thing. And Who Am I, which is another trivia-based one, where you're given clues, and you have to guess who that person is based off of those clues. So a lot of these are pretty self-explanatory, and some of them you're just going to figure out more so as we go along. And I want to start things off with a blind tag. What is the first person, or who is the first person that you guys think of when I just say Worst ring attire.
Jeff Jarrett.
Brutus Beefcake.
So I'm curious which ones, because I went with Bastion Booger. Like,
That's
which
pretty
Jeff
bad,
Jarrett?
yeah.
Is it like the Native American kind of Jeff Jarrett?
Like the Ain't I Great, specifically when he first came in and was doing like purple and orange, male stripper outfit. That Jeff Jarrett.
And which Brutus Beefcake?
It's pretty much any of them, really.
All of
I mean,
them.
I mean, they're all really garishly coloured and along those lines. The oversized jackets, the bow ties, the stuff that he was doing when he was the Zodiac and the Booty Man and all of that other stuff. Like, he's never had good attire.
So not like Hall of Fame Brutus Beefcake.
No, not Hall of Fame Brutus Beefcake. He dressed up nicely for that one.
I'm gonna pitch out Smark's choice to get the ball rolling on that one. This one, when I was writing it down, I was like, oh man, I don't know. This one's really difficult. Chris Jericho or Mr. Perfect?
Mr. Perfect.
Mr. Perfect.
You'd erase
Yep.
Mr. Perfect?
So
Yes.
easily. Yep.
See, I think that this is a lot harder. I
No, 'cause
don't know which
so
one I'd
with-
go with.
If I erase Mr. Perfect, I'm also erasing Curtis Axel, which I'm totally fine with. In fact, it's just sweet in the arrangement.
But I feel like
But-
Mr. Perfect was a representation of a different style wrestler. And without him, maybe that would have taken longer to get to a point where Chris Jericho could have been able to pop up. Then again, Chris Jericho's done more, so you know what? I'd probably go Chris Jericho. Yeah.
Well, erase
Uh,
Jericho.
To keep Jericho, I mean, not to erase
Okay.
Jericho. I'd probably erase Mr. Perfect, but that's awful. So I love Mr. Perfect.
Yeah, it's never a good thing. That's why it's one
Yeah.
of the worst games to play. So it's like,
Yeah.
but yeah, I just think Jericho's legacy is far greater than Perfect's one, which is also tragically due to the fact that Perfect's life was cut short. So
All right, here's a would you rather. Would you rather get in the ring with Bill Goldberg at Starrcade 1999, or would you rather get in the ring with Bill Goldberg at Super Showdown 2019?
Ooh. Well,
I'd
Super
have
Showdown is
to-
quicker.
I'd have to work. I actually wouldn't have to work that hard at all. I'd just have to prepare my body for a beating.
Yeah.
Either way. I think the Goldberg in '99 would be less likely to drop me on my head.
Well,
So-
I specifically said Starrcade because that's where he kicked Bret Hart in the head and ended
Right.
his career.
And he's got more vigor then, and it's a longer match, and it's the type of thing that, I don't know, I don't trust that all that much. So I'd go with Super Showdown. I think that I could make that a quicker scenario.
Yeah.
I think
Also,
I would as
I'm
well.
yeah. Also, I'm a lot thinner and smaller than the Undertaker, so it's less likely that he'd drop me due to my size and weight.
Yeah, he could throw me around pretty easily. So,
Yeah, if he can't pick up
Super Showdown.
150 pounds, I'm gonna be like, yeah. I'll give you guys Pornstar or Superstar. Let me find one that's all right. This one would be kind of interesting. Dice Morgan.
Pornstar.
Superstar.
It is a former name of the Undertaker. Dice Morgan.
Okay.
So that is a superstar, obviously.
Yes.
Yeah, I have one as well. So Pornstar or Superstar, Bazooka Joe.
Oh, that's
Oh,
100%
gotta
a
be
superstar.
porn That's gotta be a porn star.
I've actually worked with Bazooka Joe.
Yeah, exactly. Because I went onto the OTW roster page to try and see if you remember.
I'll one up you a little bit. Joe actually, for a short portion of his time, he changed his name and he started to go by BJ Hard Candy. And I remember when I had to switch that over on the roster page, I was like, "This is a typo, right? Like it's like DJ maybe or something like that." And what Hard Candy? What?
BJ Hard Candy.
And I'm like, Joe, you're fucking kidding me, right? Like you're BJ Hard Candy now. That's really just one of those things that makes you go, "This is what I'm doing." All right. What are you working on today? I'm editing out a photo of this half naked dude named BJ Hard Candy. Like, So this is something that we had talked about with a Would You Rather, and it's one of the ones that, I mean, it was something written down from the very beginning of this, and I've had Would You Rather on my list for a couple of years now, and whatever, and finally got around to it, but it is something that we need to sort out. Would you rather get a stink face from Rikishi or join the Kiss My Ass Club?
I mean, less people are in the Kiss My Ass Club, so it's more exclusive.
At the same time, I feel like both are fully willing to fart in your face.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go with McMahon, because that fat, sweaty ass farting in your face just doesn't seem pleasurable at all.
Yeah, I think I'd just go for the Kiss My Ass one as well. It's just girth and size is more than anything else, really.
I gotta figure the Kiss My Ass Club's better because Rikishi's probably just wrestled that whole match and he's like sweaty.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, let's try. I want to test out this Who Am I format.
Alrighty.
So between you two, I have. I will obviously not name the person that we're going to have, but there are 8 clues. After each clue, you'll be able to have a guess as to who you think the person is.
Snitsky.
I'm not doing that one then. But no, it's all people that are familiar to people. There's nobody that nobody here will be unfamiliar with. So, but hopefully it'll be difficult enough that it stumps you a little bit, at least for a little while. And the clues get progressively easier, at least in my mind. So you guys ready?
Yep.
Alrighty.
All right. So first clue: I was born in 1981.
Born in 81. Random ass pick. I'm gonna go with Bray Wyatt.
No.
I will go Curtis Axel.
Nope.
I almost
Also
actually
no
went with
Wikipedia.
him. Yeah,
Yeah,
obviously
also
no
no
Wikipedia.
Wikipedia.
Yeah.
What about this? I was ranked the 223rd best wrestler for 2011 by the PWI 500.
223rd?
23rd. Yeah.
As if that matters. Like, we're gonna be like, oh well, 224. That's a difference. 2011.
2011.
Okay.
2011. Trying to think of who would be on the roster around that time. Ricky Ortiz?
No.
Heath
He was long
Slater.
gone by 2011.
Uh,
It's not Heath Slater either. No. I have beaten the likes of Sheamus, Big E, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns.
Ooh. Wait, run down that list again?
Sheamus, Big E, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns.
Rusev?
Nope.
Damn.
Kevin Owens.
No. I wrestled on NXT.
Oh, there goes the Rusev thing again.
This time,
Sami Zayn.
not Sami Zayn.
Let's see. Wrestled on NXT. Beat Roman Reigns and Sheamus. Cesaro?
No. I'm currently part of the SmackDown brand.
Dolph Ziggler.
No.
I remember who the hell's on SmackDown because this wild card rules throw me off. Who the fuck on NXT? Because it's not Apollo Crews. He's never beaten Roman Reigns, that's for sure. Why am I blanking on so many people?
It's just the pressure of this sort of environment.
Yeah, I feel like I'm actually like, I don't know, like I
Because we're
need
getting
to
close.
need to win it.
Yeah.
SmackDown. What was the list of the people again that he beat?
Sheamus, Big E, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns.
81.
Damn. Shinsuke Nakamura?
No.
Fuck.
Kofi Kingston.
Hey, you've already had your guess for this turn.
Does
No
I wanna
eagerness
win.
here. Okay. I once changed brands in the Superstar Shake-Up.
Oh, you're just an ass. Like,
Specifically the Superstar Shake-Up. This isn't like a former
Yeah,
draft thing. It's specifically Superstar Shake-Up.
The Miz?
No.
No, he didn't do NXT. Goddamn.
going Kofi Kingston.
Nope. I'm known for being a smart dresser.
Smart dresser. Who would be going crazy for a sharp dressed man?
I feel like we should get some like countdown music or something like that because to feel the thinking air.
I'm so tempted to go on Wikipedia to look at the SmackDown roster. That's the thing that I'm like trying to avoid doing.
Yeah, I'm actually really doing well at holding that off that urge. Currently on the
That's the thing that's throwing me off the most because I'm trying to remember who is actually on the roster.
Hold on. Hold on. What year did you say?
What do you mean? Which one?
81?
No, 2001. Well, he's born in 1981.
Randy Orton.
No.
Finn Balor.
No, I'm hoping the last clue is the one that really gives it away. So the last clue, I last wrestled in 2012.
Oh wow, I have no idea then, because my next guess was going to be Andrade.
Byron Saxton.
There we go.
Byron Saxton beat Roman Reigns.
You know, I almost
in
said
FCW.
Byron Saxton when you said.
Why did you think I was so specific with all the people that have wrestled in FCW in the past?
I didn't even FCW didn't even register in my brain.
It's me being slightly clever and like well, you could say dickish with the with the clues. That's just a way to throw you off.
You know, I was gonna say Corey Graves, and then I was like, well, he never really changed hands on a Superstar Shake-Up and all this. I was like, kind of like,
when the hell did he? Oh, he switched. Yeah,
Saxton changed with. Yeah, Saxton changed for Otunga in the first Superstar Shake-Up.
Jeez.
I did my research.
That's good. I did. Man, that was tough. Fuck.
Yeah. Hopefully I'll get to do another one later on, but I know you guys have some as well, and maybe we need something that's a bit less taxing now.
Well, let's go with a Wed Better Dead. We haven't done one of those yet. So I'm gonna go with one that's a more recent one. The Kabuki Warriors. Paige, Asuka, and Kairi Sane.
I'm marrying Kairi.
That's the right call for sure.
Yeah, that is
especially
right.
If anybody hasn't seen that video of her on Instagram where she's just like gleefully singing her own theme song. I had messaged a couple people in our group chat and I was just like, she's like a puppy. Like she's just sort of like, yay, my theme is great. Like I'm happy.
Asuka. I'll do Asuka and unfortunately kill Paige.
Yeah, I think I've seen all that Paige can do. So I'll go
it's impressive.
but I'll do Asuka because it's a different experience. It'll be a fresh experience.
See, I'm tempted to go with the bed Paige option because like that seems like that could be a fun night. I wouldn't want to kill Asuka,
Brad
but
seems to think so.
Yeah, well, so did Xavier Woods, but I think I'd probably go with that and marry Kairi and unfortunately kill Asuka.
Can I chuck one out?
Yeah.
I call this one the Tony Trio.
Okay.
So it's Mickie James, Sunny, and Alexa Bliss.
Woo! Okay.
Oh.
And I'm going like prime Sunny, prime Orton, not current Sunny.
Too easy. I'm still killing Sunny because I know she's been around, and Alexa Bliss. I'll fuck Alexa Bliss, marry Mickie James because she probably makes us good Southern breakfast. You know.
See, this is where this is tough because if you're talking prime Sunny, that's very easily like jumping into the fuck option. But Alexa Bliss is there, and I would go straight to like, oh, you got to marry Mickie James, but I hate country music so much. I think I'd have to go marry Mickie Yeah, wed Mickey, bed Alexa, kills Sunny. Unfortunately. It's so tough.
Calvin, what would you do?
Well, I'd marry Alexa because she's probably making the most money out of all of them right now, and
Fair.
she's also always injured, so she's never really on the road.
True.
You know what I'm changing? I'm going wed Alexa, bed Mickey, kill Sunny.
Yeah, I'll bet Mickey and kill Sunny as well.
Sunny's not having a good day today.
Nah.
Let me throw out another Smark's choice. I don't think I've done this one yet. I think I didn't quite. I usually try to keep track of the ones that I've done. JBL or Eddie Guerrero. I know that it seems like, oh, we got to get rid of JBL.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do have to get rid of JBL.
Yeah, you really do.
You have to get rid of JBL. No, it could be the devil next to JBL, and I get rid of JBL.
But
That wasn't
think
that hard
of
of a
this
choice,
though.
pal.
Think of this. If JBL's not champion, who's to say Eddie Guerrero doesn't win that championship?
And he did win the championship.
Like that whole, I know it's like the opposite way around, but like that build around that, like, you needed somebody around that era.
No,
like,
you got that backwards, pal. They gave Eddie the belt without JBL existing.
Am I having one of my brain farts from looking up that
you
long
have that
ago?
backwards.
Yeah,
Eddie
wait,
beat Brock
shit.
Lesnar for the title.
Cena one. Never mind. All right, fuck that.
Yeah.
That's a terrible one. Let me go with another one then, where I'm not half asleep in my head. Beth Phoenix or Natalia? There you go. That's a better one. So if Beth Phoenix didn't beat JBL, then Cena wouldn't Natalia.
I'd probably go Beth. I think even though I think in her prime, Beth was better and a more engaging star. Natalia's longevity has served her better for me, and I think she's made more of an impact in that regard.
Natty means more. I'm gonna have to Thanos snap Beth.
I think I'd probably go the same. I think that even though Beth has accomplished more in a shorter time frame than Natty keeps getting overlooked, I think Natty just has this aura about her that everybody just kind of goes like, oh, she's Natty. Like, she means a lot for this. And even though she doesn't like win the championship a whole lot and everything, like people respect Natty in a lot of different ways that are like beyond that. So yeah, I'd have to unfortunately erase Beth.
Smark's choice. Mick Foley or Triple H.
I got to get rid of Mick Foley, unfortunately.
Oh, Triple H all day long. Get rid of Triple H.
This one is really hard. I'm gonna go with Mick Foley just because I think Triple H, because of what he's doing for the future.
Yeah, it's NXT plus it's Degeneration X. Like those two things to me are the DX thing is kind of an equivalent to Foley's fall off of the Hell in a Cell, and NXT is something that is a big, big factor for me.
Well, I'll pause at this point. Is there a Triple H without Mick Foley?
I think so.
That's why I gave the question, because I don't think so.
He's not the same Triple H, though.
He's not the same, not in any way.
No, but he was still making headway in an upward trajectory back when he was Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
He would have forced his way into the main event, but I think people would have rejected him a lot more than they did without Foley's giving him that credibility. But I can understand the reasoning for it. I gravitate a lot more to Mick Foley, like personality in matches. And even though Triple H seems to be setting up the future somewhere good, we still don't know where that future's going because it's uncertain. So NXT could be a dumpster fire by the next 3 years for all we know.
I'm going to blind tag you guys. First word you think of, doesn't have to be wrestling related, but first word that you think of when I say this name. The Godwins.
Overalls.
I thought who?
Hey, it works. Legitimate question.
All right, I'll throw a who am I out there.
Oh.
I began my in-ring career as Angus King.
Angus King.
Luke Harper.
No.
Angus King. Why do I feel like I've heard that before? Big E.
Nope. I was born to an Air Force family.
Air Force family. Alex Riley.
No.
Oh, it's not Randy Orton. Air Force. Who the fuck would have been in Air Force? Oh, Greg the Hammer Valentine.
Nope. I grew up around St. Louis, Missouri.
Randy Orton.
Nope.
Oh, I'm surprised about that.
Cowboy Bob Orton.
Nope.
Damn it.
I have an English literature degree from Truman State University.
Aiden English.
No.
Oh, I have no idea. Titus O'Neil.
Nope. I once wrestled in Puerto Rico.
Now there's two choices here. I'm gonna go Kane.
Yes.
There we go.
Wow.
Because I know Puerto Rico. Because I mentioned the fact in one of my in researching for the latest the previous 2001 Wrestling Odyssey that Kane wrestled a match teaming with Hugo Savinovich in Puerto Rico.
That's random. Is he a Kane or is he
He was Kane,
different
yeah.
gimmick?
Because WWE had a working relationship with that Puerto Rican promotion for a while, so Kane and a few other wrestlers would go in from time to time. So yeah, so that's where my really, really, really minute wrestling knowledge came into use there.
So this one's gonna be kind of off the walls, but and I don't have a list of everything, so we're just gonna see what happens. But let's see if you guys who can beat the other one in a tap out. Name
yeah.
as many people as you can that are wrestlers with the first name John.
Do you want to go first, Rob? I guess not.
Oh wait, I was muted. So we're going step by step. Callum
Back
says
and
something,
forth.
then I say something. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, you
Okay.
want me to go first? Then? I'm fine.
Go,
Go first. Oh, John Cena.
John Bradshaw Layfield.
John Laurinaitis.
John Heidenreich.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Oh,
John Moxley.
I'm surprised you guys haven't gone with this one in particular.
John Gresham.
For that matter, I'll accept Johnny or Jonathan too.
John Morrison.
That's the one I was thinking. I was like, wow, you didn't get that one yet?
John. I say John Gresham already, or was I thinking of that? Okay. Oh my god.
There's a very obvious one.
I'm seeing another one as well, so I'm good.
John. Oh my god.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Can I say Johnny Nitro even though you said
5.
Morrison?
Nope.
No.
4, 3, 2.
Johnny Grunge.
What?
Johnny Grunge.
Oh, there you go.
Johnny Gargano.
There you go. That's the one I was like, oh.
I've also got another one because that's one I just thought.
John.
Ask him, Ref.
Oh. Fuck. I don't know. No.
10.
I'm out.
9.
He's tapping. He's
I'm
tapping.
tapping.
Tap it out.
You could have had Big John Studd as well.
Oh, there's something about the pressure of this.
There's also, I think Johnny Valentine as well.
I was thinking
that's
Johnny
a
Be
good one.
Bad.
Johnny Bavard as well. Cool. That's a good one. I want to throw one out there as well. I want to test you guys because I actually have the list of this one. Just as a way of bringing some shine to the cruiserweights. A list of WWE cruiserweight champions, and just so there's no complaints about me not being specific about that. It's just a line that this is at every point that the Cruiserweight Championship was branded under WWE. So that's from 2002. So that's from after changing from WWF to WWE. So it should be fairly straightforward from that point on. But
You want to go first, Tony?
All right, I'll go with Tony Nese.
Hornswoggle.
Correct.
TJP.
Yep.
Jamie Noble.
Yep.
Akira Tozawa.
Yep.
Tajiri.
Yep.
The Brian Kendrick.
Yes.
Paul London.
Uh-huh.
Neville.
Yes.
Billy Kidman.
Yes.
And so Mori.
Yep.
X-Pac.
Yes. Oh, no. I can't. I can't class that one because that's a WWF Cruiserweight Champion.
Are you?
And I specifically said WWE. If you hadn't started so quickly, I would have said earlier that X-Pac doesn't count because he's a WWF Cruiserweight Champion. But you jumped the gun and got started.
Woo! I went on a technicality.
They're the best fun with.
Boo!
You know what? I was actually like sitting there going, "Fuck, I don't know what the next one is going to be," and then I was like, "Oh, thank God, Buddy Murphy!" Like, you know.
I've got a few of these ones, so hopefully we can come back to another one. But I want to go for a Pornstar or Superstar.
I was actually going to go for that one too. Go ahead.
Ronnie Delicious.
Ronnie Delicious?
Yeah, Ronnie Delicious.
I'm going Superstar.
Yeah, it sounds too porn star to not be a swerve. It's a superstar.
Yeah, it's a superstar. It's spelled Ronnie, and his middle initial is D, so it's Ronnie.
Yeah.
Delicious. I love it.
I was thinking that would be the case. I'll go with Pornstar or Superstar. I'll go Casey Spinelli.
That's a porn star.
No, it's a superstar. She wrestles for Shimmer.
Yeah, it's a superstar, and she is named after Spinelli from Recess.
That sounds about right. Okay, porn star or superstar? Lexi Lore.
Pornstar.
Pornstar.
It's a porn star.
It's close. I could see it like falling into like the Alexa Bliss type thing.
I'll go with another one here. Dynamite DD.
That sounds like someone who could be on Glow. But
yeah, I'm gonna say that they were on Glow. So
that was also a superstar. Yeah, I think that was a Shimmer one as well.
What about this one from me? Marcus Dupree.
Marcus Dupree.
I've heard that name, but I'm not sure where.
I'm gonna go Pornstar.
I'm gonna go Pornstar as well.
Yeah, it's Pornstar. I was trying to go for the Rene Dupree link.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, you're trying to psych me out on this.
Oh yeah, of course. Always trying to think that ahead.
But I'm almost certain that I've seen said person because that name is familiar.
Well, I'm glad his performance was good enough to keep memory.
I'm guessing it was who he was paired with.
Sure.
You don't remember her name.
Well, I almost want to double check to see if he's gay porn star on.
Yeah, that's
be even better.
Yeah, but
I got a would you rather. Would you rather fight Brock Lesnar or would you rather fight Haku?
Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, I'd rather fight Brock than Haku.
I'd rather go Brock as well because I feel like Haku would actually kill me and Brock would just beat me down.
Oh yeah.
Like, I mean, the stories about Haku are hilarious. I love the one. I don't remember who exactly it is. I think it's Hacksaw, but they're saying something like, "If I had a tank, I still wouldn't fight Haku." It's like, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Oh, what about this Smark's choice here? I'll go with this one. Kevin Nash or Scott Hall?
I think I would have to get rid of Kevin Nash.
I also would because I need that ladder match, and I think that happens with or without Shawn being paired with Diesel.
Me with the New Generation era, I'm looking back on like Diesel was a big deal, but he was a big deal for a shorter amount of time. Razor Ramon was around for much longer. And he really like put the Intercontinental title on the map in a lot of ways.
Yeah, I've got to go for the medium-sized man rather than the big man.
All right, Smark's choice: X-Pac or Sabu.
Get rid of Sabu.
Yeah, Sabu shouldn't be inflicted on the world anymore.
Yeah. There's not going to be a whole lot of people that I'm not going to say, get rid of Sabu versus.
I tried to think of somebody who's also like influential on the smaller guys without saying a big name like a Jericho.
You could probably go Mysterio or something, maybe.
Yeah, but even I think Mysterio makes it very lopsided. You know, like he's done more than X-Pac has.
It's because one of his legs doesn't work properly. That's why he's
Yeah,
lopsided.
that's true.
Here's a weirder one. Smark's choice: Doink the Clown or Gold Dust.
You get rid of Doink.
Yeah, I think you have to.
Because there's so much more to Goldust than just Goldust.
Yeah, but you got to factor in the artist formerly known as Gold Dust, Black Rain.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of terrible
Do you want to get rid of that because that's a good thing?
Completely.
Oh yeah, you got to get rid of. I mean, you erase completely from history everything.
Well, technically, just as I'm going into technicalities here, because I always try and look for the loopholes. You're talking about Doink the Clown, but Doink the Clown wasn't just one guy.
Exactly. You have to get rid of Matt Bourne. You have to get rid of Lombardi.
The Brooklyn Brawler. You have to get rid of everybody. Oh yeah, I'm getting rid of Doink. Makes it even easier.
Yeah.
So you'd rather get rid of multiple people?
Yeah, and spare Dustin Rhodes. Absolutely.
Yeah. This makes me a serial smarker, and I'm happy with that.
Let's go with Wed Better Dead.
Yeah.
I always like to do one with current champions. So we've got Becky Lynch, Bayley, and Shayna Baszler.
I mean, if you can kill Shayna Baszler, then I'd go with that.
Becky Lynch, Bayley, and Shayna Baszler.
This is an easy one for me.
I'm marrying Bayley, fucking Becky, and killing Shayna.
I'm marrying Becky. Imagine how much money she's making right now.
Well, we see here that Callum Wiggins is very financially driven.
Hey, if you go back in the history of Play the Game, I'm always financially motivated as a primary objective. And then fuck Bayley and then kill Baszler.
See, I'm going. You marry Becky because she loves puns.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Well, even with a monetary gain, Tony, you have a soul.
What about this for a Wed Better Dead? Going for the longest reigning North American champions. So Adam Cole, Ricochet, and Velveteen Dream.
I was going to do this one. I was going to pitch this one to you guys. Huh. Well, if you don't know what my choices are here, then you don't know me. I'm marrying Adam Cole, banging Velveteen Dream, and kill Ricochet. He'll probably dodge the bullet, and it'll go back to me somehow. It'll ricochet back to me.
I'm going marry Ricochet, bed Velveteen Dream, kill Adam Cole.
Oh, well, Tony, we're just not friends anymore.
Well, I'm going the same way as well. So
what do you mean? How do you kill Adam Cole?
He's a dick.
Boom. That's how you do it.
Boom. Dead. And Ricochet seems like such a nice guy.
Yeah, he seems like this genuinely great person in a lot of ways.
And you can't turn down the Velveteen experience.
No, you don't. Come on. That I agree with fully, but I mean, Adam Cole, you even get dental benefits. He knows a good dentist.
Pornstar or superstar? Let's go with Kennedy Brink.
That's a wrestler.
Well, you sounded very confident, so I'm saying Pornstar.
It is NXT referee Jessica Carr.
Oh, wow.
I knew the name. That's
Good. What about Nikita Von James?
Pornstar.
That's Pornstar. Yeah.
That's way too trying too hard. It's got to be a Pornstar.
What are you talking about? Yeah, it's Pornstar.
Nikita Von James. It's like, yeah, she's probably like Ashley Anderson or something.
Pornstar or superstar? Isis Love.
Oh, that's difficult. Fuck. Isis
that,
Love.
yeah, that's actually. I was confident that was a porn star, but then I'm just thinking about it a little bit more.
Isis Love.
I'm gonna stick with the porn star. I'll go with my instincts.
How do you spell love?
The same way you spell love, Love.
Okay, because if it was like LUV, it might be a different thing.
What is love?
Maybe don't hurt me.
Don't hurt me.
Isis Love. I'm gonna go superstar.
You should have followed your gut. It's a porn star.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's the one that was paired up with Marcus Big Dick or whatever his name was.
Maybe.
What about this would you rather then? Would you rather take a steel chair shot to the head or a bump into thumbtacks?
Who is
I'm gonna take the
delivering
shot.
the chair shot?
I'm gonna
The
take the
Rock.
shot to the head.
The Rock in Royal Rumble 99.
Fuck, okay.
Who's throwing me on the thumbtacks?
The Rock in 99.
I'm taking the thumbtacks in that case.
Actually, I think I'm still gonna go with the chair shot. It's one chair shot to the head, and you didn't quite specify if I can't put my hands up.
Okay. Oh, it's okay. I like going for the technicalities.
Yeah.
I appreciate that going for the loophole. I'm taking the bump into thumbtacks, but I think even if I do get my hands up, the chair shot could do infinitely more damage, long-term damage than the thumbtacks could.
Yeah, you can wear like a shirt and okay, so you'll be pierced up a little bit, but the damage that can be done to your brain, no thanks, man.
Well, I got a fucked up wrist. Maybe if I put my hands up, it'll bump it back into place or something.
There's a thought.
Let's see here. Let's go Smark's choice. Hacksaw Jim Duggan or Tito Santana?
Hacksaw Jim Duggan. We're to a race.
I mean, they both seem like nice guys, but I'd probably get rid of Hacksaw Jim Duggan because I don't really align to the patriotic side of things, being that he doesn't represent my country.
I think
And
I'd probably get rid of Tito Santana. I feel like Hacksaw has been just kind of like one of these like goofball dudes that's been around longer, and Tito's like kind of just forgotten.
But he says Ariba, Tony.
El Matador.
Okay, time travel, would you rather? You can go back in time, but would you rather have a front row seat to WrestleMania 9 or a front row seat to WrestleMania 11?
I love the fact that like we discovered time travel, and those are the two places we decided to go. WrestleMania 9, it looks so much more colourful. Like such a cool atmosphere.
You got to
Even
deal
though
with
the
like
show
the what was it, like the
animals,
and you got like the heat.
I guess so,
WrestleMania
though.
11 is like you got Salt and Pepper. I'd go with that.
You got
Just
Pamela
tell-
Anderson.
Just tell the truth here, Tony. You prefer 95 and you just want to see Lawrence Taylor win a match against Bam Bam Bigelow.
I rewatched WrestleMania 11 like I don't know however many couple months ago, and I was just like, God, this is awful. It's so bad to get through. But you do get Pamela Anderson and Jenny McCarthy, so that's definitely a plus side.
Yeah, but at WrestleMania 9, you get Jim Ross in a toga.
That's true.
So
I'd probably go WrestleMania 11.
I got a Smark's choice.
Cool.
This one might be difficult. I don't know. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat or Randy Orton? I know that Callum's probably going to go erase Randy Orton.
Ha 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 ha. You know me too well. Yeah.
This is really hard, man.
Randy Orton has like had actually the bigger impact on of the two, but I don't know about that because he's definitely had the more decorated career.
But Steamboat's got the whole Flair thing.
Yeah, but people probably know Randy Orton more nowadays. But it's just a case of even though Randy Orton is like this 13-time world champion, I don't think if he exits the wrestling business, things change that much. You'd find someone else to be Randy Orton. Whereas not everyone could be Steamboat at the time that Steamboat was wrestling. So
I agree with everything Callum said, but just for personal impact alone, I'm gonna have to keep Randy Orton.
I think I'd probably get rid of Randy Orton. As much as I tend to prefer Randy Orton over Ricky Steamboat in some ways, I do think that there is easier to fill in the blank with Randy Orton than with Steamboat. Like, it's kind of one of those things that, like, if we lost Steamboat, then we do, which I think it's overrated as hell, that Savage and Steamboat match. I think that people really overrate that match. But that actually really helped a lot of people feel like that was something different, and it inspired them. And that alone, I think you kind of have to keep that for like a linchpin for wrestling history.
I think to fully appreciate that match, you have to always be thinking about what the time was.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's difficult to appreciate now because of the amazing amount of athleticism we see nowadays. But if you can kind of put your mindset back to how wrestling was in 1987, which I don't think any of us were really watching too closely at that point in time anyway. I mean, I definitely wasn't because I wasn't born, and neither was
Yeah,
Rob,
I wasn't
assume,
born
so.
either.
So it's very unlikely we can put ourselves into that mindset. But I think that holds more significance, I think, as on its own as a match than any match that Randy Orton has had.
I'll say this. I saw that match for the first time around 04, and I was I was determined to find this match because I'd heard it was so legendary. It was the best match of all time on many lists. And even in 04, it didn't resonate with me as strongly, but I've seen that match more times than I've seen any singular Randy Orton match. That being said, personal impact, I'm still going to keep Randy Orton.
I want to test out my next Who Am I? So I like these ones. So, okay, so fingers on the buzzers. You've got them?
Okay.
Okay, so I was born in 1963. I always like to go with a date one first, because it's just completely impossible to guess unless you're really lucky.
Go on.
I'm not even going to try and guess it.
No.
Okay. All right. I was born in California and now live in Iowa, but in WWE, I wasn't billed from either of those states. A very unique.
California and Iowa.
And you said, so there's a person who's currently living.
Yes.
Brutus Beefcake.
No. That's why he was in my mind when I was thinking of birth. No.
California, now lives in Iowa. Honky Tonk Man.
No. Okay, next one. I lasted over 21 minutes in the 1994 Royal Rumble.
Scott Steiner.
Yeah. No, not Scott Steiner.
94.
Good guess, though.
Who's in 94? 94 is... All right,
Wait
so it's
a
not
minute.
not that. Lex Luger?
No.
Okay, that was going to be my next guess.
I made exactly one appearance for TNA.
Ooh.
And you're currently living.
Yes.
Damn. I can't think of anybody that would have made only one appearance, because I would think everybody would kind of milk them for at least two. 94. Bob Holly?
There we go.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
What?
Uncle Holly. I was so disappointed because I had my other clues were like I wrestled for WWE for 16 years, but I only won 2 different championships. He only ever won the tag team championships and the hardcore championship.
See, that would have probably thrown me off more. The Bob Holly thing that I went with, I was thinking of people that were just in the 94 Royal Rumble, and I'm like, Bob Holly was a motherfucker around that time. Like, I maintain this point, and I've mentioned this many times in the previous podcasts. If you watch back on any Royal Rumble appearance that Bob Holly is in, if he gets a chance, he goes straight to Shawn Michaels. Every single time. It's hilarious. Whether it's 1994 or 2008, he jumps he'll go into the ring, he'll hit a couple people, and he'll go right to work with Shawn Michaels. It's
Yeah.
almost like that's his time of the year where he's like, yeah, I get to work with Shawn Michaels. Because we're not going to have a match normally.
Yeah. I had a few other clues, like I'm a former hardcore champion. I fought Brock Lesnar on pay-per-view. Which
I
Oh,
would've
God,
given
at
it
that
away.
point, yeah.
Yeah. And then the final one was, I think you should give me the belt.
Hey, I got an idea.
Yeah. Give me the
Then
belt.
I beat everybody. That's fucking great. I really hope that's a true story. And that he legitimately did just do that all the time. And it's just kind of like, haha, all right, Bob. Here, speaking of that, though, let's go with a tap out. I'm going to actually have my list up now. There are 52 people here.
Holy shit. We could have here for a while.
Yeah. Name hardcore champions.
Oh, wow. Yeah, this is going to go for a while. Okay, Rob, you can start because I started the last one.
Terry Runnels.
Do you need to verify this? I know Terry Runnels.
Yeah,
is fine.
Terry's on the list.
Raven.
Raven, of course, obviously is. He's like the one that's won the most.
Stevie Richards.
Steve Blackman.
Yep.
The Undertaker.
Mm-hmm.
Rob Van Dam.
Yep.
Crash Holly.
Jeff Hardy.
Jeff Hardy is a yes.
Hardcore Holly.
Yep. I'm surprised that wasn't the first one everybody just talked about.
Taz.
Yep.
Al Snow.
Yep.
Shane McMahon.
Uh-huh.
Brother Ray Dudley.
Yep.
Bradshaw.
Uh-huh.
Tommy Dreamer.
Yep.
Trish Stratus.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's good. I wouldn't have pulled that one.
Kane.
Yeah.
The Big Show.
Big Show is on the list as well. We're down to 34. He already knocked out a sizable portion of this.
Pat Patterson.
Yep.
Gerald Briscoe.
That's good.
I'm not sure about this one, but the British Bulldog?
I think you're right with that.
I think he beat...
Yep. Yeah,
okay.
he's on there.
Rhino.
Rhino was on there as well.
Big Boss Man.
Big Boss Man as well. We're down to 29.
Mankind.
Yep.
Road Dogg.
Road Dogg is 2. We're down to 27.
Billy Gunn.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
I would say if everybody goes through the whole remaining 26 that you both win, but at the same time, I guarantee there's 2 names on here that's like nobody's going to remember these.
It's one of these fuckers, and I'm probably going to get the wrong one, but Pete Gas?
Pete Gas is on there.
Oh,
Oh, that's a good one. Christian.
Yeah.
Viscera.
Viscera as well.
Maven.
Maven as well.
Molly Holly.
There you go. Mighty
Nice.
Molly.
The Hurricane.
Hurricane. We're down to the remaining 20 names. Some of them are big names.
Oh, I think. I'm trying to get him.
Goldust?
Goldust is on there.
Spike Dudley.
Yep.
I keep going all night.
Chris Jericho.
Jericho as well.
All right.
Kurt Angle.
Yep.
Oh.
Those are 2 of those big names. Now, we still have a couple more big names, actually.
Oh god, it is getting a bit hard now.
Yeah, we're in the top 16. That's a hell of a list that you guys gotten down to the remaining 16. And I'll tell you, there's like 5 of these that like I would be really shocked if you got.
Mike Awesome.
Yep.
Funaki.
Yeah,
Hmm.
we're down to 14.
Um.
Got the first one out soon, Rob.
Lance Storm.
Eh.
Ah.
Oh,
Let's see. Just for the sake of it, let's see how many more you might have in the bag, Callum.
how many more I have in the bag? Okay, let me think about it. Okay, has anyone said else? No?
Yep, he's
Yeah.
already been said.
Oh, it's already been said. Okay. Let me think. I'm gonna go. Oh, I'm trying to think. Now there's like now it's just pressure because it's just like all me at this point. I'm gonna go Matt Hardy,
Yeah, he was one of them.
Ooh.
Perry Saturn,
He was another one.
He was one I was thinking of. I should have said him.
Test,
He was another one.
Rodney.
Yeah.
Oh, two of them had it. Okay.
Did Joey Abs have it as well?
Yeah, he did as well.
Oh, they all had it. Wow.
All right, so that's 5. How many have we got left?
You got 1, 2,
Wait,
3,
our
4, 5,
Truth
6,
had it
7,
too, didn't
8,
he?
Yeah, Ron
9.
Killing.
Yeah.
K
Quick.
Quick had it. Yeah. So K Quick.
So you got 8 left.
8 left.
2 big names.
2 big names. I know he didn't have it and he didn't have it. I'm trying to think of Just Incredible.
Yeah, not one of the big names, but
No,
yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I'll probably the big names are probably the ones I
Triple
won't get.
H?
Nah.
Okay.
No one that big had it. Well, yeah, maybe close to being that big, but I'm trying to think of someone who's Bull Buchanan.
Nope.
Oh, Bull Buchanan didn't have it. Oh, damn it.
So the ones that haven't been said were Booker T.
Ah.
Really?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
'cause, yeah, he traded it with Stevie Richards on a house show once. Remember that.
Christopher Nowinski. That's
I
one of the
would've
ones
said
where I
him.
was like, I
Yeah.
wouldn't have imagined people would have gotten him. Cynthia Lynch.
Who the fuck is
That's the
Cynthia Lynch?
Godfather's hoe.
Yup.
Oh my god, the hoe!
I honestly thought that had been said. That's why I didn't say it.
That's the one I was like, if anybody says Godfather's hoe, I'll go with it. But at the same time, if anybody would have pulled out Cynthia Lynch out of nowhere, I would have been like, Jesus, you win already. Johnny Stamboli.
Okay.
Cool.
He was the last one, was he? No.
No, it was Rob Van Dam is the last hardcore. Well, Jeff Hardy technically, but Rob Van Dam unified the belts.
There's Sean Stasiak.
Planet Stasiak.
And the final 2 are Thrasher. And one of the other big names, William Regal.
Oh, Regal had it. I didn't actually imagine Regal would have it. But yeah,
but
that's
you know what? Credit to us. We did.
You
Yeah,
guys
we
went
did
through
like 30 names.
Yeah.
5 out of 6 names. That's pretty damn good. I wouldn't have been able to do that.
I don't know whether I should go for another one after that, or maybe we should take a bit of a breather and then go on to another one. But how about this for a blind tag then? So first thing you guys, actually, I want to go with the first superstar or person you think of when I say NWO.
Scott Hall.
Hogan.
Why Scott Hall? What the hell?
Because he's the medium-sized man.
Oddly enough, I specifically pictured Scott Hall's jacket with the blood dripping down, like the Outsiders type thing. That's the first thing I thought of for some reason.
That's probably a good one to go with.
Blind tag. Who's the first superstar you think of when I say SummerSlam?
I thought of Sunny, even though it has nothing to do with her. The summer, Sunny.
I thought British Bulldog.
That's appropriate.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
British Bulldog, major SummerSlam thing.
Mm-hmm. What about this one? I think this would be interesting, this one. So, blind tag. What is the first thing you guys think of when I say the word overrated?
I actually didn't think of anybody. I thought of a wrestling ring.
Honestly,
Am I thinking just wrestling is overrated?
the first person that popped into my mind was Kane. And I
Huh.
don't think that about Kane at all. So that's to the correlation. But my mind went, yeah, Kane.
Maybe your mind was thinking, no matter what he said, the next thing I'm going to say.
Yeah, he's got a shot.
Yeah, he's got a shot at being the most overrated of all time. I just thought that'd be an
So,
interesting one too.
porn star or superstar? Jessica Heiser.
Superstar.
Superstar.
That is also NXT referee Jessica Carr.
Oh my god.
I just figured, what the fuck? Why not throw
So she
everybody
was
off?
so she's a former wrestler then?
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't actually
Yeah,
think she
she
was a
was
former
trained by
wrestler.
the Dudley Boys.
She came in trying to be Kennedy Brink in NXT, and then they were like, "Hey, you want to just be referee?" And I guess she was like, "All right, good enough."
What about Pornstar superstar Juan Lucho?
That seems like it's such a bait.
That's gotta
'Cause
be, that's gotta
Lucho-
be a wrestler, like somebody making fun of a luchador.
I gotta go porn star.
He is a porn star.
That's ridiculous. Does he wear a mask? Like,
Because Lucho, not
Yeah.
luchador, like that. That's where it got me on that.
I was trying to, yeah, again, just putting the bait and it got robbed, so I'm happy about that.
Let's go. What Better Dead? I don't think that we've done this one. Let me double check real quick. But yeah, I don't think so. Team Bad: Naomi, Tamina, and Sasha Banks.
I mean, this one's really, really, really easy for me. You guys know I love Sasha Banks. I'm marrying Sasha Banks. I'm fucking Naomi, and bye Tamina. Just goodbye.
I mean, the only advantage for fucking Tamina would be that the queue is very short. So it's like you're not waiting behind other people that have been involved in this game before.
Now, are you
Like-
gonna try to say marry Sasha Banks because she's the bank and the whole money thing?
Well, no, I'd marry Sasha Banks because she's home all the time. So yeah, so marry Sasha Banks, fuck Naomi, and kill Tamina.
I'll give you an even harder one then. Extreme Expose: Brooke Adams, Kelly Kelly, and Layla.
Ooh,
I'm sorry, Kelly's. I can't say that. She's really, really hot.
I know where I'm going here. I'm
yeah,
going
well, I would-
wed Layla, bed Brooke, and dead for Kelly Kelly.
I completely concur with that statement.
Um,
Layla's British as well, so we connect.
yeah, Layla seems like she'd be a nice person. I'll agree with you because, yeah, Kelly, I can't. She's got to go.
All beautiful women, all seem nice, from what I can tell. You know, I don't know their personalities, obviously, but Layla seems to be the coolest chick out of the bunch.
Okay, now I'm prepared for another tap out. So, 29 on this list, NXT Takeover main eventers. So anyone who has main evented an NXT Takeover, which specifically, just before again, don't want to point any mistakes, does not count a rival.
Yeah, and it doesn't count like it's a co-main event.
Yeah,
like that kind of thing.
Yeah, it has to be the final match on a Takeover. So Bo Dallas is not on this list.
Okay.
So go, Tony, you start.
All right, Johnny Gargano.
Yep.
Neville.
Yep.
Adam Cole.
Sami Zayn.
Yes.
Tommaso Ciampa.
Tyler Breeze.
Yep.
Kevin Owens.
Yes.
Tyson Kidd.
You're going with the Fatal
Yep.
4-Way things. That's funny. Finn Balor.
Samoa Joe.
Yep.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yep.
Bobby Roode.
Drew McIntyre.
Yes.
I don't know if this person is main evented. Pete Dunne.
Yes.
Andrade.
Yes.
Roderick Strong.
Bailey.
Yep.
Sasha Banks.
Damn it, I was hoping you
Yeah.
wouldn't get that one. Crap.
You've gone through most of them. I think there's a few that I think will stumble some people.
Aleister Black?
Yes.
Yes. Well, he did when did he main event?
The Tommaso Ciampa match from the one before the Royal Rumble last. That's his only main event. He never main evented as champion.
Oh, right, when Tommaso was defending, right?
Yeah, that was the main event.
Okay. Akam.
Yes.
Razor.
Yeah.
Oh, look, you back for the Bailey Banks thing.
I'm just counting up now. There is 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 7 left. Actually, 8. Yeah, there's 8 left.
Ricochet.
Yes.
Kyle O'Reilly.
Yeah.
Bobby Fish.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on which name you go by, Eric or the whole Boy Raider name. I can't think of his name, but he's Eric.
Yes. Yeah.
Hanson.
Yeah.
If he's
Ivar.
alright, yeah. If he's
Yeah.
I'll suggest that Hansen and Moreau have both been taken.
Yeah, at that point.
There are 3 remaining.
Son of a bitch. I'm drawing a blank here. I feel like it's from somebody from an older time frame. I'm forgetting somebody. I feel like I'm really good at Velveteen Dream. No.
No.
As soon as I said it, I'm like, damn it, no.
Do you have any idea?
So the other 3 are the 3 members of Sanity: Eric Young, Alexander Wolf, and Killian Dane.
Absolutely correct.
Oh, no fucking way! I was gonna guess.
Yeah, from the first War Games match.
I was thinking that was the Pete Dunne thing and all that. I forgot about Sanity being a mix in that. Shit.
26 out of 29 without a mistake, though. That's pretty good. Go.
All right, I at least know my recent history.
So I only have 2 clues for this Who Am I, because I didn't prepare any other ones.
Wow.
So this is gonna be difficult. But
It's gonna be difficult.
what the fuck? Why not?
Okay.
But I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give you kind of, I guess, 3 clues in one here. This person has been a pit bull, a puma, and a cobra.
What?
A pit bull, a cobra, and a puma.
Mm-hmm.
Ricochet.
Nope.
Rock.
Nope.
Don't know where you got that from.
And here is your other clue, because I was just being a dick about this. This person could be described as sadistic.
Sadistic.
This is
It's
such
Randy.
a dick move.
Wait.
No. It's a really dick move. I purposely was an asshole about this.
Hold on.
Wait,
hold on.
It's a synonym, right?
No.
It's not a synonym of sadistic or something like that. Oh, I'm trying to think. Sid Vicious.
No. I'll go just because I don't have any other.
Hold on.
I'll give you guys one other more guess. Just why not?
A puma and a cobra.
Yeah.
And it can be sadistic.
A pit bull, a puma, and a fucking hell.
This is one of those real bad ask him type things that I've done in the past.
Oh, so I'm assuming. Well, I'll think about it, but so a pit bull, a puma, and a cobra walk into a bar.
And they're all actually just on the hand of Santino Marella because they're puppets? Or like... What?
No, it's not Santino.
Oh, I'm trying to think.
You're an asshole and you said sadistic. Is it Benoit?
No. No, I'm not going to do a Benoit thing like that.
I'm just trying to think of somebody who's like had those characteristics before, or has like had the name of something like Pitbull, whatever, or
Is it Jamie Noble?
No, that's a pretty good guess though with the whole Pitbull thing.
Oh yeah, that is actually pretty good. I don't know.
I don't know at all.
It's not
TJP.
You're a piece of shit.
He went by the names before of Havana Pitbull 3, Puma, Cobra 2, and Sadistico.
Oh.
Okay. All right. I got a who am I? I started my career in 1990.
Ooh, started it.
Christopher Daniels.
No.
Chris Jericho.
No.
I was like, wait, there's a big pause there.
I
If I
thought
got
that
that,
was
that's
like a big
great.
sigh of disappointment. He's like,
Yeah, it's just kind of like Chris Jericho. Damn it, it's Snitsky. It's like
I moved over to Japan after being inspired by Dean Malenko.
moved to Japan after being inspired by Dean Malenko.
inspired by Dean Malenko.
1990, I think.
Hmm.
Benoit.
No.
I was considering guessing Benoit, but I'm thinking. No, let's see. If he started his career in 1990, where's she, for that matter?
Yeah, that is true.
They had to have been born about 18 years before that, so that's putting them at the 40-something range. Totally random guess. It's not going to be the case, but I'm going to go Molly Holly.
No.
Wow.
I made my World Wrestling Federation debut in February of 97.
February 97. Oh. Who's been wrestling in 97 time?
Flash Funk.
Stop Flash Funk.
97. Test.
No. I last wrestled in March of 2019.
Triangle.
March 2019.
No. Good guess, though.
With the WWF debut in 97. I have no idea.
Okay. I have been a former WWF Intercontinental Champion.
Intercontinental Champion. Damn. All right, 97. Putting that in that range. Val Venus?
No.
Oh. Damn. Yeah, I thought that was pretty. I thought I had it there. 97 and. I'm coming back to the 97 thing, but I'm trying to.
That's where I'm trying to like linchpin that too.
Shamrock.
Correct. It is Ken
Yes.
Shamrock.
Wow. That makes sense. Dean Malenko.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I just thought about. Yeah, I know he was wrestling in 2019 because he had a match with Tom Lawler, I think, at one point. But yes,
that is the match I was referring to. The match with Tom Lawler. Very good, Cal.
I love being right about wrestling. It's like it's so rewarding. So many years. All right, I
got a blind tag for you. Finish this sentence. That's a different type of blind tag. So it could be multiple, more than one word, but whatever. Sentence is your winner and the new WWE champion,
John Cena.
I went Kevin Owens, even though he's never won the WWE Championship. I just like the sound of it because I liked if they were to announce it, it'd just be like Kevin Owens.
Kevin HOO, and the O is like one's a big one and one's a small one.
Yeah.
Owens.
Blind tag. Who's the first person you think of when I say Intercontinental Championship?
Billy Gunn.
Chris
What?
Jericho. Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho.
Callum wins, even though there's no wrong answers. Callum wins because Tony said Billy Gunn.
He's a former Intercontinental champion.
Yes, but who says, when you're thinking of synonymously, who says Billy Gunn?
I know.
Yeah.
Super. No time to think about it. Just Billy Gunn. I don't know.
What about,
what's the first word you think of when I say Billy Gunn?
Intercontinental champ? No.
not ass.
What about this blind tag then? Well, what do you think of when I say the word diva?
Wow, for some reason I thought Victoria.
I immediately thought Shawn Michaels.
Oh, that works. Yeah, that works better than basically any other woman you could put in.
Let's go with Wed Better Dead. You know what? This one will be kind of difficult. The Forgotten Sons. Wesley Blake, Steve Cutler, and Jackson Riker.
Me, I am dead because I don't want to play this game. Really?
Let's put it this way: if you decide to fuck Jackson Riker, you're not fucking Jackson Riker. He's fucking you. That's.
I guess I'll kill Cutler because I don't know him from a hole in the wall. Jackson Riker's got that military money on top of WWE money, so I'm gonna marry Jackson Riker, and I guess I'm fucking Blake because I don't know. This is the game we're playing.
Well, I'd kill Cutler because I just don't know anything redeemable or irredeemable about him. He's just a guy, and I'd marry Blake. Marry Wesley Blake because I feel bad for the guy, and I'd fuck Jackson Riker because he deserves something after taking all of that punishment in that ladder match. What about this one? If you're gonna do Wed Bit or Dead, some women's tag teams. So you've got the Iconics, the Boss and Hug Connection, and Fire and Desire.
That's
and
difficult.
polygamy is allowed.
Oh boy,
man, that's real tough because there's somebody on both sides that can make me go one way or the other. Like Peyton Royce is a real top. I'll just spoil it and I'll throw the plug out there while we're at it. 2019 Sexiest Superstars tournament. I am a big fan of Peyton Royce, but I'm not a big fan of Billie Kay.
I'm a big fan of both of those women, but
Billie Kay did not get one of my votes to get into the top 32.
I think that on the other two teams, there's enough there that entices me to say I'm gonna kill the Iconics, marry Sasha and Bailey, and hopefully get many opportunities at taking Fire and Desire to bed.
I kind of feel like I have to do the same.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking leaning in the same way as well.
If I had to pick between any of them to do kind of swapping or whatever like that, I think Sonya Deville is very underrated on maybe the personality side. Like she seems like I could get along with her pretty well. And obviously Mandy Rose is up there when it comes to Sexy Superstars tournament and stuff, which go ahead and vote if you haven't done that already.
And I think Sonya's up there as well, really. Sonya gets overlooked sometimes, I think.
She does get overlooked, yeah. They're all it's a tough one. I didn't even think about tag teams, but that makes a whole different element of this whole thing.
I would be tempted to go with the Iconics for the fuck thing if they did their pose at the end.
And they probably get along the best out of any of the pairs. I don't know why, for some reason, they give off that vibe.
You could. It's going to sound completely wrong and taken out of context, but out of all the three teams, you can imagine they've done it. Out of all of the
I could imagine that more so than they're number one, Fire and Desire is number two, and then Banks and Bailey. I get the feeling, I don't know why, but I get the feeling that maybe they're not even good friends.
Who?
This is completely unfounded,
Banks
but
and Bailey?
Yeah, I don't know. I get this weird feeling about that.
They're like best friends for real.
For some reason, I just don't feel that. I think that it's kind of an act.
I kind of got the sense that I'm not rushing out. I feel they are friends, but it's like a case of when I think of who's Bailey's best friend in WWE, it's Carmella. It's not.
It's weird. Because Carmella, they seem like they're really tight, and oddly enough, there's some weird pairings every once in a while that come about. Apparently Alexa Bliss and Ember Moon are really good friends.
Yeah.
And that just sort of came out of nowhere. didn't hear anything about that until like, I don't know, a couple months ago or so, and it's just kind of like, well, that's interesting. And like, I don't know, I never really see, like, obviously Becky and Charlotte are really close, but I kind of can't see Becky wanting to hang out with Bailey and Sasha. So I think that some of that's maybe an act. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the same Wed Better Dead combo with that one.
Okay.
I'll go with a porn star or a superstar here. Let's go with Lizzie Styles.
That's Pornstar.
Yeah, I'm going Pornstar on that one as well.
No matter what, if you would have guessed either way, you would have been right. There's a Lizzie Styles that's a porn star and a Lizzie Styles that's a wrestler.
But they're different people.
Yeah, they're different people.
Is she phenomenal?
I don't know. We'll see. Check out a match and check out a, I don't know, performance, I guess you could say.
What about Dylan Ryder?
Porn star.
Yeah.
I actually know who that is.
Yeah.
Which it threw me off for a second there because I was like, was that
Zach
Lars
Tristan?
Sullivan's name in NXT? But it's
it's Zach
Dylan
Tristan.
Wiley.
Yeah. It's good. Yeah.
Would you rather? Oh God, why did I write this down in my notes? This is really stupid. God.
But now you gotta say it.
Yeah. Oh, would you rather ride Space Mountain or climb aboard the Ho Train? Why the hell is that in my notes?
Either way, I understand there's a very long line.
I would well, I don't know whether like getting on board the Ho Train means do you have to be with the Godfather or have to just be with his clients. Whereas at least with Space Mountain, you know you're getting Ric Flair. And listen, for the story afterwards, I'd definitely go Ric Flair over the Godfather.
I mean, this man has openly spoken about Space Mountain longer than we've been alive. So it's gotta be something. I gotta go Space Mountain.
I'm climbing aboard the Ho Train.
I mean, you're getting a disease either way.
Maybe that's why I put it in there. That's awful.
Hey Tony, pimping out easy, man. Oh, actually, for this, would you rather? Another like move-based one. Would you rather take the Banzai drop from Yokozuna, or
That's actually on my list.
or the moonsault from Vader?
I'm taking the bonsai.
I'm taking the moonsault.
I think Yoko is safer. I don't think he'll hurt you.
I think Vader can miss the moonsault and not hit me as much. I've seen Yokozuna fucking plant himself on people.
But I also feel like if you're not a dick, he'll take care of you, whereas I think Vader will just mess up and you'll get hurt.
I think it really depends on whether you're taking it from Yokozuna in '93 or when he's 200 pounds heavier in '96. So,
yeah, can we clarify that?
well, I don't even know if he could actually climb onto the ropes when he was 96 or anything.
Well, he tried and it broke off, so maybe not. Would you rather? Would you rather be in a Hell in a Cell match with The Undertaker or a Buried Alive match with The Undertaker?
A live match with The Undertaker.
We know
we got another opinion. I'd go Buried Alive. That's safer. There's only one spot in that's going to be real bad, and that's the whole like burying thing. But they've got a gas mask on you, or not a gas mask. They're not gassing you, but you know you got the oxygen tank. Hell in a Cell. If we're talking like the worst case scenario, I'm getting thrown off that fucking thing twice. That ain't happening.
Well, I think the Hell in a Cell would be more memorable, so I think I'd probably do that. And also, I just don't think I'd be able to deal with the claustrophobia, even if I did have a gas mask on me.
That's true. That's pretty bad.
I think for the experience alone, I'm going Buried Alive.
I had a similar one in the regards of like in terms of talking about Hell in a Cell. Would you rather be Shane McMahon at King of the Ring 2001 or Mick Foley at King of the Ring '98?
That was the one where he's thrown through the glass plate.
Yeah, and the match with Kurt Angle or the match with the Undertaker.
Well,
Oof.
I'm gonna go with Shane McMahon in 01 under the rationality that Shane McMahon is still going, Mick Foley is not.
Yeah, like not foresight. In hindsight, he came out of that much better off than Mick Foley did.
That's
But
true.
that sickening thud when he falls down, that's pretty fucking bad.
Yeah. I think the worst part was the Shane McMahon thing, and obviously just try and get a plug in there. This will be the pay-per-view we're covering from the next edition of 2001 Wrestling Odyssey, so be sure to check that out to hear our thoughts from that. But yeah, it's just that's the worst part. Is like the part that I wouldn't take is not so much the going through the glass; it's the hitting the glass and then falling on the back of your head because you didn't go through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not coming out of either of those scenarios feeling good.
Yeah.
Would you rather buy a t-shirt from TeePublic or from Redbubble? Go ahead
I
and
have
sort
bought
that
and
out,
sold.
plug-wise.
I have bought and sold on TeePublic and Redbubble, and I gotta go with TeePublic.
Better quality shirts?
Better quality shirts.
Oh, if you want to find out, go ahead and do that on Smark at Moment and Fanboys Anonymous and A Mango Tees.
Buy the
Hey,
same
hey,
one.
hey.
Yeah, buy the same one from both stores, and compare and contrast.
You know, I think that's a good idea. I think you should do the same with the stickers and the same with the notebooks and coffee mugs and dresses and clocks and
Make a video
Yeah.
and we'll put you on the YouTube channel. Just buy this merchandise.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give you a different Smark's choice here. Booker T or Scott Hall?
Booker T.
Erase Booker T?
Scott Hall. I'm not of that. Yeah, I'd erase Scott Hall. I'm not of that time really to enjoy him at his peak. Whereas I got a lot more enjoyment out of Booker T stuff.
And
I
I'm
think
assuming you'll
overall
erase
I'm gonna
Booker T.
have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to erase Booker T. I think Scott Hall as Razor Ramon was a big deal for a time frame that they really needed somebody to be stepping in like that. And if you get rid of that, you get rid of the outsiders. Because if it's just Kevin Nash, it doesn't like feel as big. And then you buy proxy, get rid of the NWO, and that was a huge, huge deal.
And that's how Stevie Ray became a 5-time WCW champion.
Wow.
No, that's how Jeff Jarrett won it a couple more times.
Yeah.
Smark's choice. Vince Russo or Dixie Carter?
Get rid of Dixie.
Yeah, get rid of Dixie.
I don't know.
Vince Russo's at least entertainment value.
You're erasing a lot of stupidity if you get rid of Vince Russo. That's
Yeah.
very enticing.
But he had a few good ideas.
I
And-
can't think of anything that Dixie Carter's contributed that I feel like I would miss.
I think Vince
Because
Russo's
I really
a better,
didn't watch DNA.
Yeah, I think Vince Russo's a better character as well than Dixie was.
Yeah.
Fair. Alright, I'll get rid of Dixie.
Who or what, blind tag, comes to mind when I say the word submission?
Kurt Angle.
Samoa Joe.
Samoan submission machine?
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's just...
What do you think of when I say Steve Blackman?
I think Shane McMahon.
I think theme song.
I got Shane McMahon for that giant bump that he took off the stanchion at SummerSlam.
What
about-
do you think? How often do you think of Steve Blackman, Tony?
No, I don't know. That popped in my mind with the submission thing for some reason, even though he's not a submission guy. So that's why I was just like, all right, Steve Blackman's on the mind. Steve Blackman, say something.
Line
Alright.
tag. Oh,
Okay,
sorry.
go ahead. Go ahead.
I'll check one quite quickly. Best comedy wrestler.
I thought of Eugene.
Colt Cabana.
God, yeah, that's really funny. The special needs kid.
I was a comedy wrestler.
Yeah, I guess.
Line tag. What comes to your mind when I say Money in the Bank?
I thought of the gold briefcase because I like that one the best out of everything.
I kind of like a cross between the two because I thought of one and then immediately switched to the other. It went from CM Punk to Seth Rollins. Just 'cause I think they're two of the best ones.
For some reason, even though I hated this person with the briefcase, I thought of Sheamus.
Probably because you hated him with the briefcase. It's like,
Yeah.
just bring back terrible memories.
I got a porn star or superstar. Candy Cartwright.
That's a wrestler.
Yeah, I think it's a
I'm
wrestler.
That's a wrestler.
Yeah, it's a wrestler.
I assume you know, Rob.
I do know, actually. Candy Cartwright is really good in the ring. I've been following her recently. So yeah, you should all go check her out.
I'm surprised she's not a porn star.
Ah,
I want to go for Who Am I? So I like
Okay.
this one. I like the format. So let's start. Fingers on buzzers. Let's get going with first question. Obviously, it'll be
Somebody
based
says
on-
it's gonna be right.
yeah, one of these days I'll throw that in there. I was born in 1986.
I feel like this is something that, like, the way that your voice was kind of like that, we should know this already.
No, no. You might know this one earlier than the other ones. But... Well, you got Bob
Curtis
Holly a lot quicker.
Axel.
No, it's never going to be Curtis Axel.
1986. Cody Rhodes.
No. I made my in-ring debut in 2006.
Xavier Woods.
No.
Cody Rhodes was wrong?
Yes. But you can guess that as well if you want.
No.
Keep guessing that. Maybe I'll get this right.
I made in-ring debut in 06. Ty Dillinger.
No. I won my first championship in a gauntlet match.
Brian Kendrick.
No.
See,
know what you're
oddly
thinking.
enough, I was thinking Brian Kendrick, and I was like, that wasn't a gauntlet because that was a scramble, and he didn't technically win the title, and that's what you were thinking, right? The scramble thing.
Hey, he'll always be a WWE champion to me.
Yeah.
That is what I was thinking.
First championship in a gauntlet match. Ricochet.
No. I do like that thinking though. I was a guest judge on Cupcake Wars.
Huh.
Pretty
Dana Brooke.
off,
I don't know.
Nah, not Dana.
She never even won a championship. I shouldn't have even gone with her.
Could be on the Indies. I never said it was a WWE championship.
Okay.
That's where I was like thinking Ricochet about that.
Yeah.
I bet I've seen this episode of Cupcake Wars too. That's the thing, because I've seen a couple episodes of that.
You know, I guess, Rob? I guess not. Unless you're muted again. I'll try the next one then, see if you can get that one, because that one's a little bit like, you know.
Well, hold on. I was muted. I had to do something.
You had to watch a episode of Cupcake Wars, didn't you?
One.
Had the quick Google Cupcake Wars wrestlers.
Wait, did you say they were on an episode of Cupcake Wars?
Yeah, they were a guest judge.
So it's female.
I didn't say that.
No, they have a.
That
Male
is
there,
what, no male wrestler is going to be on Cupcake Wars. Is it Sasha Banks?
No.
Okay.
My sister is a football cheerleader.
That doesn't help me at all. Alicia Fox.
There we go.
Yeah, you.
Wow,
liar.
really?
That doesn't help me at
Yeah.
all.
Goddamn.
She won her first championship in an OVW gauntlet match. And she lost it the very next day to Beth Phoenix. My other clues were I'm a former Divas champion. I made my WWE in-ring debut as part of the ECW brand. And I like a drink from time to time.
I would like that one.
Yeah.
I
need to make more of these. These are so much fun.
Let's go with a Who Am I for you two.
Okay. Hit me.
I made
Give me a
my
chair.
debut in the year of
Snitsky.
2000. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, 2000. This is in the year 2000.
From the year 2000.
Made debut in the year 2000. AJ Styles.
No.
Christopher Daniels.
No.
He was
He was
93,
wrestling way
obviously.
before.
Yeah, I know. I was just, I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's
I
good,
already
it's
guessed
good.
Snitsky. So.
It's worth it though.
I have been an in-ring competitor for 13 years.
Oh. That's interesting because that means like if you debuted in 2000 and then was wrestling for 13 years, it means you either had a break in the middle or.
Hold on, wait. That is not.
This
I'm
is the trouble
sorry.
of doing them on the fly, Rob.
I was an in-ring competitor with Ring of Honor for 13 years.
There we go. That's more like it. Then I will go with 13 years in Ring of Honor. That's actually quite a long time for Ring of Honor. Let's go Samoa Joe.
No.
Jay Lethal.
No. I made my debut as the Jester.
Fuck, I think I know this, and now I'm blanking on it.
Kyle O'Reilly.
No.
The Jester. Cesaro?
No.
Oh.
All right. Currently, I am a member of the NXT roster.
Cassius Ohno.
No.
Bobby Fish.
No.
I was gonna guess Bobby Fish.
I started touring in Japan in December of 2005.
Adam Cole.
No.
Fuck.
Oh. Trying to think. NXT Ring of Honor 13 years. Let's go with Roderick Strong.
Correct.
There we go.
Damn.
It has to be one of the Undisputed Era.
The next clue is going to be I've been in a stable with Hangman Page, and if you didn't get that, I was just going to slap you in the face with it and go, I'm married to one of the 4 horsewomen.
Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten the Hangman Page one, actually.
No, I wouldn't have got the
Didn't know
Hangman
that they
Page.
were a team. Let's think about wrapping some of these things up here. We got I'll give you another would you rather. Would you rather get pulled over with Iron Sheik, RVD, and Sabu in the car? Or would you rather No, that one's too easy.
I'm trying to picture the idea of being in a car with Sabu, RVD, and Iron Sheik. I'm trying to think.
Or would you rather drink something that you don't know what's in it from the ECW roster?
Oh my god, I would so much rather just be in the car with Iron Sheik.
You get pulled over with them in there though. And
yeah, but there's
I'm not
a story
specifying
there.
who's driving.
There's a story there. I think the story with the ECW thing is how much infection you now have in your system.
I have to imagine that at least when you get pulled over with those 3, you kind of know what's about to happen. Whereas when you just drink something random, it could just be a bottle of water or whatever, but you know that
it could be anything.
I couldn't take the suspense of not knowing what it was, so I would.
It could be a glass of water. It could be a glass of shit. It could be the best vodka you've ever had in your life, or it could be just the good old concoction of everybody's pills.
All right, Red Bed or Dead. Let's go with Lucha House Party, Kalisto, Lince Dorado, and Grand Metalik.
I actually had that list. That was going to be one of my potential final ones for that.
Well, at least we get it out now.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you marry, it is proven that if you marry Kalisto, you're very close with Sasha Banks. So I'm gonna marry Kalisto for that alone.
I agree. Marry Kalisto.
Grand Metalik is quite the athletic human being, so I'm gonna say bed Grand Metalik, and Lince Dorado, for no fault of his own, is going to die.
I'm killing Metalik and going with the bed option for Dorado.
I think I'd I'm gonna kill Kalisto because I think the other two are more athletic. So they might be more fun, and also I think he'd struggle to say his wedding vows. So just so I take you for a good lucha thing.
Good lucha wife. Good lucha.
Yeah, good lucha wife. And I will marry Grand Metalik because the name's just funny. And also the thing with Grand Metalik is because on his wedding certificate it would say Grand Metalik because no one knows what his actual name is.
Yeah.
So
And
do you
then,
take the name? Are you then like Mr. Metalik?
Yeah, why not? That'll be it's better than Wiggins. Let's put it that way. And then fuck Lince Dorado.
So there's 3 people in Allure, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's Velvet Sky, Mandy Leon, and
Angelina Love.
Angelina Love. Yeah. All right. So Wed, Better, Dead.
Wed Velvet Sky, Bed Mandy Leon, and Dead Angelina Love.
Yeah, I'd probably go the same.
I'd
Velvet Sky
agree.
looks like she's she comes across as like a comic book nerd in many ways. So she looks like she'd be fun to hang around. Yeah, and yeah, just no for Angelina.
I'm gonna go one more porn star or superstar.
Okay.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one. Pornstar. No.
Chardonnay.
That's a wrestler.
Yeah, that is a wrestler.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Uh,
this is so stupid.
what about Li Green?
Li Green.
Yeah.
That's not Lee Green. It's Li. Like
Yeah, it's like Li is in like
L.I.
initials. Yeah.
Okay.
porn star.
Superstar.
That is Leo Rush.
Oh wow.
Hey, I did it. I didn't
That's always the
focus
weirdest
it.
ones when you end up doing that. Like, and it's like, I mean, the Dice Morgan thing from earlier or whatever. It's like,
Yeah.
did not think Leo Rush. Did not even think that was like a guy's name to go with. I'm just sitting there thinking like, somebody named like Liz, Isabel, whatever, or something, you know, and they went with that kind of Leo Rush.
Mhm.
One more Smark's choice. You gotta erase one of them, and it's this one's gonna be a tough one. Dusty Rhodes or Andre the Giant.
Ooh.
No, to make this more
I'm
difficult
erasing
one.
Andre. As hard as that might seem, when you know that like Dusty did so much more.
I don't.
I mean, and
Yeah, I think Rhodes has got his positive and negative qualities. As obviously so does Andre as well, but it's like Andre was such a big deal for his time, but his time was a lot briefer than Dusty's. And Dusty's power extends beyond the ring. Yeah, I think I'd have to
It's a difficult
well,
one,
it's
isn't it?
difficult because Andre. Look, if they had the same exact length of careers and stuff like that, then Andre would win because Andre was just a huge attraction. And also, Andre's in The Princess Bride, which is one of my favorite movies.
yeah, that is a good movie though. Maybe I want to kill Dusty for the sake of the Princess Bride.
You gotta like get rid of Hogan Andre. You gotta get rid of lots of great booking ideas from Dusty Rhodes over the years.
See, and that's why
Not
I
terrible ones as
lean.
well.
But that's why I lean towards saving Dusty
And-
because I think you can replace Andre at WrestleMania 3.
Keep in mind, you also get rid of Dustin Rhodes, and you also get rid of Cody Rhodes.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah, all right. So we're keeping Dusty.
Yeah. We can't lose those two as well. So yeah, Andre is the sacrifice out of these two.
That's where I ultimately come down to getting rid of the Andre thing as well.
It's a shame though.
All right,
And
I've got one
final-
more. Who am I?
Okay, go for it.
I was born in 1977.
Snitsky.
No.
Damn it.
1977. That's pretty. So about Wait, into his 40s.
Oh, that's-
Bobby Roode.
No.
If it's 77, it should be Neville. If anybody gets the joke.
Yeah.
I
Trick
made
back in
my
memories
de-
there.
I made my debut in 1999.
99.
Mark Henry.
No, he debuted way
96.
before. Yeah.
Oh shit, yeah, that's right. What am I thinking?
Yeah.
There's my
99.
vote.
Angle.
No.
He's older than that. Yeah, he's older than 77.
During one of my World Wrestling Federation tryout matches, I defeated Aaron Aguilera.
Supposed to be impressed.
Perhaps you should.
Don't have tryout matches. 99.
Samoa Joe.
No.
I'm gonna go Christian.
Nope. I once held a tag team title with Rico.
Rikishi.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, his debut was way earlier than 99.
Yeah. I just thought of the first person I could.
But
I
good
know
You know what?
who
I
it-
try.
can't
know
think
who it is
of.
now.
I can't think of who tagged up with Rico
I know who it
because
is.
that wasn't when I was watching.
I know who it is now anyway. So.
I would continue to appear on OVW programming until being called up with the name Mr. P.
Yeah, I still don't know.
See, he's held a tag team championship with Rico, but Rico has been on OVW as well. But I'll say Charlie Haas just for the sake of it.
It's not Charlie Haas.
Mr. P.
Mr. P.
All right, let me try to get a guess going on here. Mr. P. Mr. P. Paul Burchill?
No.
Damn.
I last wrestled in early 2019.
And his name is John Cena.
That's right.
Ah.
Mr. P. I actually think that was some sort of play off the prototype thing.
Prototype, yep. Which
There
is
we go.
which is terrible, but can you imagine 16-time world heavyweight champion
Mr.
P?
I pity the fool.
Uh,
Let's go with one more blind tag just to round us out for this whole episode here. What word do you think of when I say this person's name? Maurice.
Hot. Just hot.
I didn't think of a word per se. I just started singing her theme music in my head.
So, pourquoi?
Yeah, pourquoi?
All right, everybody. Well, that's a big double edition, essentially, of Play the
Smorgasbord.
Game.
That was so much fun. Can we never do
Do other
reviews
things.
anymore? Just do this.
A small
Actually, you know
sport
what? We
bullshit.
didn't do one more tap out. Let's do one more tap out,
Okay.
and this one's gonna be a very quick one. WWE 24/7 champions.
Our truth.
Jinder Mahal.
Our truth.
Can't do doubles.
Oh,
You gotta pick
fine.
another one.
Titus O'Neil.
Bobby Roode.
Elias.
There you go. All right, that's all of them.
Oh, I wanted to do one with a bit more meat on the bone. Just to go for a little. This one only has 16 if you want to go for this one. Just
All
as a
right, why
quick,
not?
just a quick competition to end it. Whoever wins this wins the whole game. Who wins the whole play the game?
You win the nothing prize.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. I'm getting nothing.
Okay, so this is, and I need to be again a little bit specific with this one. These are former tough enough competitors that ended up wrestling a match in WWE. And again, the specific for this is that Velveteen Dream does not count because he's only wrestled for NXT. He has to have wrestled on WWE TV.
Thank you
Fair
for
enough.
throwing
He or
that
she,
caveat.
has to have wrestled on WWE TV. I should say. So
They didn't have to win tough enough.
no,
right?
they didn't have to win tough enough. Just had to
Okay.
being on Tough Enough, and also appeared on a WWE television show.
The Miz.
Okay, go. Yep, straight ahead.
Chris
The Miz.
Nowinski.
John Morrison.
Yes.
Maven.
Yep.
Nydia.
Yes.
Sonya Deville.
Yep.
Mandy Rose.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Still 9 to go.
I don't know if this counts, but Kenny King.
No,
Wait,
he
Kenny
didn't.
wrestle in WWE.
He never
Oh,
wrestled
well.
for WWE.
I'm out.
I had 2 more off the top of my head, which were Ryback
Mm-hmm.
and AJ Kirsch.
When did I guess, was he on Tough Enough?
Yeah, Ryback was on the same one the Miz was on. You could have also had Cameron,
Yeah.
Daniel Puder, Matt Morgan, Linda Miles, Jackie Gator, Josh Matthews,
Matthews was another one that I had.
and Dan Rodman.
Yeah, for some reason I thought AJ Kirsch from SmackDown last night.
I had Shaniqua ready to go, and I switched up to say Kenny King, forgetting that the man's never wrestled in WWE.
No. But yeah, that was one. Again, that's why I tried to make sure it was qualified as much as possible.
Yeah.
You can't say I'm not being fair.
Well, that takes us into,
Tony wins.
I guess, just the rest of the plugs. Woo! Yay! I win everything in life.
You win nothing, which is everything.
I'm gonna spend that so much. Tell us what you guys think about this. You know, you like the concept? What are your favorite games? What are your least favorite games? Hopefully you kind of played along with us as much as you could and said, you know, oh, the blind tag I thought of was this, or oh man, I'd pick Dusty over Andre, or whatever the case may be. And what do you think about the 2 new games too? Who Am I and Would You Rather? You got any other game ideas? Drop them in the comments below on YouTube while you're subscribing. Drop them on the comments on smarkoutmoment.com if you are on the other kind of platforms. If you are on smarkoutmoment.com, check out everything else we got going on there. Go to fanboysanonymous.com to check out the stuff that I've got on the movie review and geek culture spectrum. And follow, of course, the Facebook and Twitter and YouTube and all the other kind of things that go along with that as well. I mentioned the merchandise shop, but I didn't mention the Patreon. And if you want to see more things like Play the Game, then hit up the Patreon, because that is definitely something that is factored in when it comes to the Patreon. And hopefully, you know, eventually, if we end up getting enough people on the Patreon, maybe we can upgrade and have like some different types of graphics to go along with it, and some video production, and maybe have like a Google Hangout where we can actually get all of ourselves on the webcam, and that's not just like significant more editing work for me or whatever like that. So that could be another fun aspect to go along with that. So patreon.com/smarkoutmoment or /fanboysanonymous if you want to help towards fanboys. Follow the Facebook and Twitter at smarkoutmoment. Check out eWrestling News Bleacher Report. Pretty sure I've probably gone through all the plugs, but the one other thing I want to mention, just in case I haven't, is that the 2019 Sexiest WWE Superstars tournament is going on right now. So, well, technically it hasn't. We're still in the qualifying round, but the preliminaries are going to end in a couple of days or so. So vote while you can on your top 32 options for the men and the women's brackets, because that will be determined pretty soon. And next week we'll start getting into round 1. And other things that are happening next week is that we're going to break down the predictions and the post-show for Stomping Grounds. So stay tuned and all that kind of stuff. I'm going to pass the baton over, though. Callum?
If you want to see some of my ramblings, you can follow me on Twitter at Wigmeister14. Obviously, check out all the weekly articles on Smark Out Moment, but especially the power rankings, because those are the ones that I contribute. And then 2001 Wrestling Odyssey, you should know by now that you can dig through the archives to find out, just see all the videos or podcasts that we've done going back in time, looking back at 2001. And yeah, there'll be another one coming out towards the end of June. And Rob?
You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DudeFelice. You can check out the weekly that I contribute to, The Triple Threat, which this week will feature a discussion on retirement in professional wrestling. So given the recent happenings with Goldberg and Undertaker, I felt it was appropriate. If you want to check out other stuff I'm doing, check out eWrestling News, The Ring Report, WrestleZone.com, and the WrestleZone Daily, where I take your live questions on Facebook Monday through Thursday. And sad news for Peter and the rest of you that follow. Well, maybe not for you guys, but I won't be here next week. But I will be here to kick ass and take names for the Stomping Grounds review. So no preview for me, but definitely a review.
Alrighty, everybody. Well, that is going to do us in for this game and for this episode of the Smark Moment Smack Talk podcast. Thank you all for listening. Thank you for all your support, all your likes, your comments, and everything else that you've done here. We will see you next time. This has been another Smark Moment, and we're being counted out.